Yari Gari, Galang Dalera. Welcome, come and join us. Good morning, hope you enjoy your day. I'm Uncle Noel. On behalf of the Jinibara ancestors and descendants, we welcome you to Jinibara country. Jinibara culture is connected by our understanding of animals and plants and the environment around us. This understanding maintains our spiritual and ceremonial relationship to country, which continues over generations of Jinibara. Our connection to animals are maintained through the totemic system. This system includes the knowledge of flora and fauna, allowing us to develop ceremonial practices through song and dance. Today we're at Mary Cairncross up in Mullaney, and it's a tourist centre, but they also has a walkway and areas throughout the park. The park consists of quite a number of hectares, and one of the places about a kilometre from here, walkway from here, a kilometre from here, where we are from the centre, is a bat colony and a flying fox colony. They tend to roost there on a regular basis, and it's part of something that's quite attractive when you introduce tourists and the local community to it, because you have the local community has something to scout about. To see all those bats together, those bats and flying foxes together, is just an awesome sight, and you have to see it to believe, especially when they're in full flight there. The stories of the Kabul and the bats and the flying foxes especially we're talking about is that in their little roots and in their caves where they live, the bats, if you walk in there unexpectedly, they just tend to dive at you, you know, and even daytime or nighttime, they just fly straight at you, and they got little sharp points on their wings, and sometimes they clip you with them, and you know, it can make you sing out. It can make you coo you out quite loudly, actually. They sting pretty well. But the snakes, especially the carpet snakes, the Kabul and that, or buoy that they're known to, they can sneak in there, creep in on them, and then if they disturb them for some reason and they start flying out, the snakes actually, you can see them diving at the flying, not the flying, the bats when they're coming out of the cave. But at the same time, those bats and flying foxes, they redevelop the environment by dropping those seeds through their bowels after they eat them. We don't overuse our resources. That's why we're a little bit nomadic in the way we lived, because we'd live in one part of the country for a little while, and when we thought that we were overusing our resources there, we move on to another part of the country. So that way we hope to let the place where we just come from redevelop and regrowth with the environment and the food chain, and then that's also with the animals, and that. So then we keep doing that on a seasonal basis, so that we can return back there, and we can be sure that the food chain and what is needed will be plentiful. Yes, that's one important aspect of our culture. The most important thing people have got to understand is through this process, these stories are passed down to our younger generation to help continue our culture and our tradition for our future. By sharing our culture and tradition with the broader community, this is helping them to understand and appreciate the historical connection to this land. Sharing these stories provides the opportunity for everyone to be involved in caring for country.